Take a look at this. Still, and they've struggled the last 2 weeks without question. Still, first in the league in yards per game, first in the league pass yards per game. The concerning thing is right there. Rush yards per game, they're now up to 14th. Points per game, 12th. Takeaways, that's another area they need to improve on, is 16th. And I know you look at each game. What do you think the biggest thing that has been a challenge for the defense the last 2 weeks when they've struggled against Broncos and the Rams has been?
We actually have a really good feel on last 2 weeks. So they're struggling with traps, counters, and kicks because of the over-aggression of their defensive line. So the defensive line has got to get their hands on a little bit better. Very coachable. They've struggled with motion. They've struggled with motion in the run game, getting extra hats. They struggle with motion and getting leverage. And, the Browns have to work on that man coverage. If you look at the touchdown from Kupp, that was he went in motion, Newsome had him, and then he bumped him to Thornhill. The Browns got to make sure they're not bumping from corners to safeties, but they bump from corners to corners, safeties to safeties, and linebackers to linebackers. You don't ever want to bump a guy like Kupp to a safety who's used to tackling. And then they're creating leverage with those motions. Besides, the motions are also giving that second-level eye candy, which is kind of messing with them because they're super aggressive. And then third, that mobile quarterback, the zone read. But what I think is really hurting them is that quarterback who can extend the play, and it makes those DBs stay plastered or connected for a long period of time. All three of those things are very coachable. But again, I go back to the defense will play as well as the offense and special teams do. So they need to continue to punt the ball, flip the field. The offense needs to continue to run the ball, shorten the game. They have to work hand in hand. This has got to be a very complementary three phases of the game for that defense to be good. They have to, obviously increase their turnovers. But if they don't get any and the Browns don't turn over all, they're okay. Browns offense has to protect the football. That turnover killed them last week. Really the only, really poor play from Flacco all game. So they have to play complementary. The things they're messing up on defense, they can fix. I still think once the offense, if it's Flacco, whoever it is, once they continue to be a little bit more consistent, that defense is going to be even better. So I'm not worried about the defense at all. They'll be fine, correctable mistakes, and they're aggressive and they fly around.